it's pretty quiet over here, so we're gonna see if any distractions muster up today. But hi, how you doing? How you doing? It's the Wendy Williams Shelby. No, I'm just kidding. It is the Empress Capricorn Tarot, and today I'm going to show you. I'm going to tell you. I'm sure you already see you already peeping. That's not clocking to other people that you standing on business now. But yeah, I'm sure you already peeped that you got some haters. But today, I'm going to tell you why. Let me make sure my microphone. I don't know. I do have like a microphone, but it's always. It sounds like I'm in a cup or something. And when I'm here, I feel like I'm too far away. So I don't know. If I close my windows, it's gonna be too high. Even though I got me. Hold on. I got me a fan. So I feel like it's loud though. You got fans. You got fans. Yeah, so we're gonna tell you, because I know that like even like within my journey and stuff, people who it's really just people who love you, who just have too much pride to let you know, to give you the tea. Where did my crystal go? I literally put it right here and it's gone now. That's crazy. Wow. Okay. It's like that. It's like that, Crystal? Like, you really just going, okay. It's like that. Okay. I did not pick out the piles. I think I'm feeling the whole, like, I used to be in yearbook. And like I said, both in the last video, I'm going to start off my videos yapping a little bit just to get my energy revved up. I'm not wanting to do it too long. I'm wanting to keep every pile at 20 minutes. So it could be like it be an hour. But it's going to be a little bit more because I'm talking. But I'm going to keep it concise. Anyway. Damn it. I'll be forgetting what I'm talking about. This is why I don't like interrupting myself. Yeah. Haters are people who I would say don't have really the maturity to, at the time, to really show you the love that you deserve. So the love becomes misconstrued and it becomes a little bit toxic. But we're gonna uncover the things that they actually like about you, but are just not there yet to say. So today we're gonna say, like, your haters love you, and we're gonna find out what they love about you. I feel like that would be like a cute little fun thing. I also wanted to say that I was but I've been in sort of a renaissance of like all the things that I used to do. So I don't know, I've been like on a tarot kick because I don't know, I've just been so excited. I've been so like happy about like my shadow work, being able to implement that into my life, see the changes. And I also want to encourage other people to do the same because I know how good it feels. So I want to spread that love, but I am wanting to dial back to once a week, one video a week on Wednesday, because like I said, like my videos are freaking long. Like I like having 3 piles. For one, 3 is like my favorite number. I was born on January 3rd, 2000. So yeah, I always like to say I was born on the third day of the new millennia. Like that's a flex to me, and I will flex it. Should I flex? Yeah, I should. So I will. But yeah, I just like the number three, so that's why I be doing three piles. And also, I like to have like the variety. I like to see the different angles, so that's why I like to do the three piles. Um, I think I like to distinguish the differences and also see the similarities because it's like a collective. If you watch all of the three, like I don't really mind that. Like I always say that, but at the time sometimes you're just in the time where you just need that one message, and sometimes you're in a time where you like I'm chilling. I can just watch this whole thing and like if literally just one thing pops out to me, or if I just fuck with me, fuck with my energy. I don't mind that. I love that for you. Love that for me. Thanks for showing love. Um, yeah. So yeah, once a week on Wednesdays. And if you have any topic or anything that you're curious about, I would love to consider that for the future. Um, yeah, I'm gonna use the thumbnail. Like, oh yeah, that's what I was talking about. I used to be in yearbook, so we used to like, customize the different yearbook pages. But like at the time, my like yearbook teacher didn't really give us a whole lot like of expression, like creative expression. So that's why I like I like creating the thumbnails. And that's probably how I'm gonna start doing like the like truth or pop. I'm not gonna put it like a pile selection. I'm probably just gonna leave it for the thumbnail and be like, I'll give you a second, go look at the thumbnail or look at the timestamps. I'll put emojis on the timestamps. So I feel like that will save time as well. I also will probably try to have topics for this time, but really it's just like I'm really wanting to like get it revved up so that I don't lollygag or waste time in pile one because I feel like I'm still like revving up in pile one. So I feel like I've approached a good energy. So we're just going to jump in to pile one. Yay! How you doing, pile one? Pile one. Pile one. How you doing, pile one? How you doing, pile one? So, if you look at the thumbnail, I have no idea. I really just be making the thumbnails with the day of. So use your intuition. If you're here for a reason, okay? So let's just get it what it get it. So spirit, tell me about my pile one. What is it that the haters love so much? What do the haters love? What do their haters love about them? What are things that they probably would never admit? Yeah, I've been marinating on this topic all day, but they just gave me this example. I mean, I thought about it earlier today, but I guess I should mention it in part one. So yeah, there was this let's see. So I have been modeling for about 2 years, 3 years, and I don't know, I've always felt a little slept on, not gonna lie. Like, I don't know, but one thing about it is, even though people consciously like don't actively seek you out, don't actively look to you, that doesn't mean that they aren't looking at you. Because I'm thinking of this one instance where this girl, she was what you would call an Insta model, like a to the T. You know, she got the followers, she got the profile, she got, you know, I don't know if she had like brand deals or anything like that, but you know, she had a lot of following. You know, people look for her and stuff like that. And we were in the same city. Ran in the same circles. Um, I followed her on Instagram. I don't remember if she followed me back. I don't remember. But the thing is, actually, I think she did for the time. I think she did. She followed me back. I don't know. It's one of those things where people follow you, but they don't really support you. So it's sort of like, what's the point of even following me in the first place? But I don't know. Like, and that's one thing also. Like with, I know I'm kind of like going all over the place. I feel like it's gonna tie together. So if you don't like my style, like I'm not even gonna think about it. Like I'm not even gonna worry about it. I'm gonna just do me. So, like, and that's a whole nother thing. Like with people in LA too, is that they'll follow, like you'll meet each other like at like jobs and stuff, and then and then like some people will show love, some people won't. Like they'll just maybe look at your story, maybe do this, maybe do that, but they don't like, they don't comment, they don't, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's sort of like what they call ghost followers or monitoring spirits. But yeah, with this girl in particular, like I said, we ran in the same circles. I saw her at a fashion show and we were booked for the same one. And I think that'd be messing with people's ego too. So like, I don't know. So yeah, she saw me, she recognized me, didn't speak. But on Instagram, you know, I would post, and I tried to make creative captions for my things. Like a lot of times, like sometimes I'll use like Nicki Minaj lyrics, or I'll use like Megan Thee Stallion lyrics. But sometimes I'll be feeling myself, like I'll be wanting to, you know, make something out the dome for the caption. And for this time, I made it like off the dome. And so I peeped that she, you know, made a variation of my caption. And it's sort of like, I ain't never seen a like, comment, I ain't never see you swipe up on my story, I ain't never see, like, you never show love, but you want to take, you want to partake in my creativity and play it off as your own. And it's sort of like, I don't want to like discredit myself and be like, it's 333. It wasn't even that creative. I mean, I feel like it was witty. The caption was, serving, but I came to eat. Yeah. And then the girl, she reconfigured it, but it didn't even really make sense. It's sort of like the grammar, like the way she configured it, the grammar was off, and and all this other stuff. So I don't know. And it was very obvious to me, because I made the caption, you know, straight off the dome. So, and again, like I really like, I would have been flattered if she you know, like and comment on the post or whatever, and then was like, girl, this is so good, like I'm gonna use this caption. Or even if like you don't even like comment that, but if you like show love in general, it wouldn't be like so like me looking at you sideways, because it's like, you don't want to show love, Show a nigga some love. It don't cost a nigga to show a nigga some love. Show a nigga some love. Bubbly big buckies. But yeah, show a nigga some love. Damn. Show some love. Yeah, I'm wanting to set the stage a little bit before I get into the cards. Sad. Can't find my crystal. I don't know where it went. Probably rolled underneath the sea. I'm gonna have to find it when I'm done. But yeah. But yeah. And there was this other girl who, again, ran in the same circles. I didn't see that girl, but it was sort of like when I like somebody, I don't mind showing love, but it's sort of like people don't really have the strength to show it back. But then again, I don't, and I'm not going to act like I am always the biggest person. There was one time where it was like a open mic thing, an open mic audition. It was audition. And it was sort of like there were judges, there were different contestants. It was more like perform. If we like you, we'll like bring you on and blah 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 blah. So everybody had their turn, and then after the turn, the judges would deliberate, essentially. And like, I will admit, I feel like the judges were very hard on this girl. Like they were I don't know. It was just they were a little bit nitpicky because I feel like she was good, and it was sort of like she was a rapper, and then they were like, I don't know, you don't give rapper, you need to like have the mic like this, and you need to like have your demeanor and blah 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 blah. And so like I just feel like it was mainly because like one thing about the industry, the like modeling, all this kind of industry, if people can smell desperation off of you, they're going to use that. So if they know that you want their validation, they're going to withhold it from you. You know, that's pretty much anywhere. So if you walk into the room and you're like, I don't really give a fuck, and that's you arrive there when you arrive there. But congratulations if you're there. I hope you're on your way to there if you're on your way. But yeah, when you walk into the room, you make your decision. You like, yeah, I'm me. That's it. But it was sort of like in the time where I feel like they were flicking away at her confidence at that time. And then you can see that it was affecting her. And then she asked to do another song using the notes that they gave her and blah 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 blah. So it was sort of like, it was on the surface like, hey, I really want this, which every artist wants to be signed. Every artist, you know, wants their big break. Everybody's looking for that. But again, it has to be that if like I'm gonna get it regardless. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know who it's gonna be. If I get it, I get it. Ooh, this feather. I feel like that's nasty and dirty. I don't. I like signs and stuff, but birds is like a little bit dirty. Like all that bullshit's for the birds. Anyway, before I get sidetracked, yes, yeah. And then when I came, like I'm not gonna be like I feel like I like me talking about myself, like it's a little bit obnoxious sometimes, but yeah, I came. I mean the song selection I had, like they were very positively receptive, and you know when I sang and when I performed, like people were they were interacting with me. And then afterwards, when I was deliberating with the judges, like the judges were very lenient. I'm not gonna lie, they were just like, they were like complimenting me and like stuff like that. And so after, you know, after the event, when everybody's just walking around talking, I tried to go up to him and be like, hey, like, I wanted to say, hey, like, you're so good and blah, blah, blah. I wanted to say, like, hey, I noticed, or you said that you were also a designer. Like, I'm a model. Like, if you want to collab or anything like that, like, or if you want to, like, do a song or something like that, like, I would love that. But, like, when I tried to walk up to her, she literally, like, walked the other way. Like, she didn't even give me the chance. And then, like, I was like, okay, that was weird. Like, maybe she needed to go talk to someone. And then everybody took a group picture. And then after the group picture, I tried to go talk to her again. Because, I don't know. It's what, I guess for me, it's sort of like, sometimes it don't really register. Like, rejection don't really register to me sometimes. And I learned, I read yesterday, someone's like, it doesn't register, rejection doesn't register sometimes, like it goes over your head because you don't want to convene with the feelings of that rejection or whatever. So maybe, and that was like a what? And it happens for me, like when I have a crush on somebody too, and then they reject me, I'm like, huh? What? That happened? And not like in a cocky way, but it's sort of like, I don't know. I feel like I be drawn to people for a reason, so I can't say I'm not like I like India Love, how she was like, when I was from 19 to 25, like everything, like go in, nothing but net for every guy that I like. And I'm like, I don't know. So maybe you have like a roster, and I don't know, not like a roster, but you two, but you potentially could have a roster. That's not what I was talking about though. But I don't know. What am I talking about? Lock in. But yeah, the rejection kind of flew over me, and then I was like, okay, yeah, she just couldn't come to terms with the fact that I had like a better reception to the judges. That's not really my fault. But it's sort of like she couldn't, I don't know, she couldn't come to terms with it. So maybe people just, like I said before, they just don't have the maturity to own up to their, I don't know, I would say innermost being, innermost power. Because if you believe that there is lack and there's only one spot, of course you're going to be mad that someone took the spot. But if you're like, there's so many spots, there's so much abundance, I'm so happy for you that you got that. I can't wait for mine, you know? And like I said, I haven't always been here. There have been people like that comparison where it's sort of like, oh, this person is doing the same thing I did. They did this, and this faster. Or, people receive them in this way, and it's not really like this for me. Comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. Let's get into the card. So what your haters love about you is the calling on your life. They love the fact that you are the chosen one. And I think they're conflicted with that fact because, like I said, if people believe that there's only one chosen one, people are going to be mad that it's you. Mad at the fact that it's me? I'm still there. So are you? Putting on for the shame minister. Yeah, mad at the fact that it's me. Mad at the fact that it ain't you. but that's an illusion because everybody is a chosen one. Everybody is divine. Everyone is divine lineage because we all come from source. But there's an illusion, there's a block that it's only you. And then they be trying to test their gangster. Move fly. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Shoot fly, don't bother me. Seriously. Because I will get violent. Anywho. Yeah. People are not keen to losing to you. So how do they love that? What do they love about that? Yeah, they just love. They love the effect that you have on others. They love the victory. I got the victory. I got the sweet, sweet victory, Jesus. Yes, I do. He is a mighty conqueror, and I will trust all battles he'll fight. So, I got the victory. I got the sweet, sweet victory, Jesus. For me he rise, for me he died, and he rose on the third day. That's why I have true victory every day. Truly I've been through the storm and rain. I know everything about heartbreak and pain. But God carried me through it all. Without his protection I would surely fall. I've been broke without a dime to my name, but all my bills got paid when I called on Jesus' name. You can't tell me that God isn't real, 'cause I got the victory and that's why I'm still here. I got loud. I got the victory. I got the sweet, sweet victory of Jesus. Yes, I do. Yeah. They love your anointing. They love your devotion to spirit. They love your strength. Your strength. Established strength. And then strength like underneath. Like, wow. Incoming opportunities. They love your purpose. They love you. They love you. They love your essence, your innermost being. Yeah, I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts, like I got neon guts, like I got neon guts. Yeah, I got a colorful aura, like I got neon guts, like I got neon guts, like I got neon guts. Yeah, you shine from the inside out, and that radiates, and people can't stand it. Then sit down, Bookie. Okay, I'm finna get mad. You're not to be played with. You're not to be played with. Cause they already know that, like, if they try to fuck with you, it's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it. It's the end. So they be trying to be sneaky with it. They try to sneak this. Throw rocks, hide hands, play peekaboo, peekaboo. Well, wait, no, peekaboo. Yeah. Roguery. Rogue. Alright. Rogue. I feel like that's Rouge. But I saw like Sonic and Shadow. Sonic and Shadow. So maybe like it's sort of like because you're so similar. Because on the outside things seem like I feel like they feel like they should have the things that you have. I feel like they feel like that's nasty. Ugh. I remember like I was on Twitter like yesterday or whatever. I've been like another thing that grew on me like a fungus because I said cat's eye grew on me like a fungus. Last year I like was on the outskirts of Love Island, and it was funny because I actually went to an event and let me flex. Cordell was there. It was like for a speed dating event, and they were like influencers gonna be there and blah 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 blah. Why am I talking about this? Oh yeah, I was getting into. I think that was the thing that sort of like maybe dive into Love Island, and then like one of my two of my coworkers that I was like cool with because like I feel like I was at like a karmic job, like you know how like karmic relationships, like karmic family members, karmic like romantic relationships. I feel like I'll be having like karmic jobs. Anywho, yeah, I didn't really get along with a lot of people there except for like maybe two people, and they were always talking about Love Island, and I felt a little bit left out because I couldn't like I was on Twitter, like I saw clips, but it's not like I was watching the episodes and tuning in. I literally just started watching it like yesterday, and I'm only like on the second episode. Anywho, yeah, it's sort of like because Taylor chose Clark over Alandria. Oh wait. That's true. But it was sort of like how Nick said that Clark wasn't his type but Alandria was. And then people on Twitter are like all this like like if he don't like a light skin, why would he like a dark skin? Like so people feel like because they have societally I call it social capital because they have more social capital, they feel like they should have more things. Give me my things. Why does she have these things, or he or they, why do they have these things but I do not? I have this, I have Instagram followers, I'm light skinned, and not to I love beige, fluorescent beige. I'm black. I love all the black queens or kings, however you identify. I fuck with everybody black. I'm rooting for everybody black. But it's sort of like there is in America, and I won't even say in other countries because people always want to talk about America got colorism problems pretty much everywhere, and that's just how history has that's where we have arrived because we already know about colorism and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, because they have an upper hand within society, they feel entitled to have the things that you have. And it's sort of like another thing, sort of like with white people, if they see a black person who's joyous or whatever the fuck, they get triggered. They turn into Karens because the Karens turn into terrorists. We was on stock mall, got froze. Anyway, yeah. So they feel like they need to police, they need to dictate the happiness. You know what I'm saying? They're like, they're a little bit too happy. Let me turn that down. What do you mean? You don't get to do that. You don't get to decide. We are divine. Okay? I already said that. We're divine. You can't touch this. Can't touch this. Oh. Can't touch this, bitch. I'm too hot. You gonna burn yourself. Don't play yourself. You play me, you play yourself. You hate me, you hate yourself. Don't shoot the messenger. So, yeah, you're the whole package, and I feel like you can pick in between the people. You can see, you can peep, and it doesn't matter if they're sneaky. It doesn't matter because, like I said, you can peep. You got that. You got your third eyes open. And with this moon, I feel like, yeah, it's sort of like that. It's sort of like that wife that puts a little bit of poison in her husband's food, like a little bit over time. But nah, we ain't fit to do this. They are also devoted to dampening your potency, because they know, shine bright like a diamond, so shine bright tonight. You and I, we're beautiful like diamonds in the sky. Shine bright like a diamond. Yeah, I feel like I should start doing vocal warm-ups before, because I started like praying and meditating, and now added to the list vocal warm-ups, because I don't know, like it just came from the gym. I haven't really been talking a lot today. I feel like I said, like my chakra, my throat chakra would be like a little bit out of practice. I needed me another swig. It was too good. So yeah, they just keep coming back for more. Even if you whoop that ass, they still can't get away. They still can't stay away. I'm waking up to ash and dust. Wipe my brow in the present breath. This is it, the apocalypse. Whoa. So yeah, I feel it in my bones enough to make the system. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Welcome to the new age, to the new age. Whoa, oh, whoa. I'm radioactive. Whoa, oh, whoa. I'm radioactive. See, I be saying that I want it to be 20 minutes and then I be rambling. So I'm gonna just give you one more card. How can I close out my pile number 2? Because I can't remember how long I was rambling. But I'm pretty sure it was only like 7 minutes. So pile 1 is 30 minutes. 30 minutes and some change. Sorry, y'all. I be trying to set a goal. I feel like I'm gonna get more concise. Even though, like, I don't know. Maybe I should just stop being so hard on myself. Who cares? If you don't like it, get out. Get out. Get out. Get out. Just get out. You know, you ain't gotta stay here. You ain't got to go home. but you got to get up out of here. Don't let the doorknob hit you. With a good Lord split you. Amen. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes. Yes. How Anthony Mackie was like, Mommy? Mamacita? So what is one more thing that I can close out for my pile one? Who is 20 minutes over? One more card. One more card. One more card. I'm gonna take this one. Miracle. Mm-hmm. I can see the future. I can see the future. And it looks like you and I. And it looks like you and I. Oh. Excuse me. And it feels like paradise. It feels like paradise. Oh. So yeah. You do what's right for you. And I feel like it's not really exactly like yeah. Your haters love you because you do what you want, when you want it, how you want it. Tell me something good. That's you all the time. Tell me something good. Yeah. Body tea. Body tea. How Landra was talking to her mom, and she was like, yeah, I was trying to serve face tea, body tea. Yeah. Honestly, I'm obsessed with Landra. Like, she is fine as fuck. What the fuck? Like, how is somebody that damn fine? I want to say it's not fair. Life's not fair. No, I'm just kidding. It kind of is, though. You just gotta unlock what's right for you. You just gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's girls who skinny. It's girls who thick. It's guys who are tall. It's guys who are shorter. It's guys who got face cards. It's guys who got body cards. It's guys who got charisma. They got that riz. They're funny. You know? You just gotta find the right avenue for you and run that bitch up. Because once you do that, I mean, it's sort of like run your own race, pave your own path. Because once you do that, nobody can take that away from you. Nobody can replace you. Because you did what you did, what you wanted to do, and why you wanted to do it. Like, I don't understand. Just do you, baby. Do you. That's what I'm telling the haters. Do you. Do you. Do you. Do you. Do the fuck you want. Do the fuck you want. I think that's RM. Do you. Do you. Do the fuck you want. I got automatic dick, got automatic stick, got automatic glow, automatic flow, automatic shine, automatic grind, automatic dick, automatic. So yeah, you got that automatic dick. You got that rod. Oh my god. Be careful, okay? Be careful with that. Treat my sisters right, okay? Do my sisters right by you, okay? I'm saying it for all of humanity, okay? Great power comes with great responsibility, please. I'm not kidding. Let me find out about you. Let me find out. Okay? I'm just kidding. I'm not. Ew. That's what I got for you. Forward. Bye. It was actually 4 force. So that's how I know. So about to step up to the plate. I'm here for you, baby. I'm here. I'm here. You're here. We see each other. And we're doing it. So, spirit. Watch the heavens open, yeah. Spirit, yeah. Don't you hear them calling? So yeah, let me tell you about my pod too and how they be doing. How their haters love them. Hold on, let me refresh. Damn it. Yeah. You know I gotta stay cute with it. Your haters love your dedication to the ambiance. Your dedication to the aesthetic. That's what it is. The aesthetic. The mood. So let's go, Pato. What it do for my Pato? What it do? Why their haters love them so much? Why do their haters love them? Why do their haters love them so much? Like, why do they love them? Okay. I literally saw transform. And how those I don't know. Was it's gone. I was looking through my cards. But yeah. I was seeing like those Dragon Ball Z, how they do that. So maybe you're a Gemini or Sagittarius. Those are like the twins. I feel like this is relating to like the last one, because alchemy came out in pile 2. So I feel like we're starting off where we left. Yeah. You are a powerful alchemist, manifester, starter of projects. Yeah, people just love your dedication in general. Try to see if I can finish stories or something pop up to me. I'm gonna just wait for spirit. You know how I do. So what? I feel like something. What makes my haters love Bounty so much? What do haters love about my Bounty? What do haters love? What do haters love about my pile too? Your prosperity. I feel like I always hear the same songs, but I know the same songs. I am on my way. I can go the distance. If I can be strong, I know every mile will be worth my while. I can go almost anywhere to feel like I belong. Rule number 52. Aim. I've given up hope that someone would come along. It's a work of heart. Yep. how Hercules was about to give up because he was so frustrated about how hard the training was. Then he just like flunked it without even really trying, and it went in. And that really gave him the confidence to keep going. And I think that's also another aspect, is that your spirit guides love you so much. They continue to be patient with you, continue to nurture you, continue to water you. And you end up not giving up on yourself, which is something that I think people probably want. Your haters secretly love your dedication. Like I said, like they love that you won't quit. Because they know they would probably fold like some lawn chairs. Fold like some laundry, fresh laundry out the dryer. You know? And people arrive where they arrive when they arrive. But in the time that you at, the timeline you at, you're like, damn. She don't never quit. He don't never quit. And then Kinks coming back. That was a Pitch Perfect. Jesse, where he was drunk, and she was like, I don't know. And one of those little punching bags where you, and they like. I don't know. I feel like that was something that was really common in like older times or something like that. Or when how the boxers do the little that thingy. Yeah. So let's see. What do haters love about my pile too? Yeah. One thing that I started doing like in the gym, instead of like complaining about how much things hurt, instead of being like, how much time is left, like, because I start off the gym like running a mile, and then I've started on weights. I only do like 8 pounds. I used to do 5 pounds, and now I'm at 8 pounds. Yeah, but I started taking myself out of the pain and being like, reminding myself of the results. Because if you forget why you're doing something, it'll be easy for you to, if you forget why you're doing something, it'll be easier for you to give up on it because you don't have a purpose. And you already know that your legacy is the most important thing to you, and the obstacles, like, they don't, it's not too much for you. It's not like the input and the output, you know? You already know your input is gonna have an output. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not even talking about like, I mean, it could be like if you're a very driven person, but it's sort of like you don't give up on yourself. You don't forsake yourself. You don't give up on your dreams and say like, oh, it's like, I was so stupid for wanting that. Like, you know, like it's, you know, it's a kid's dream. Like it was fool's gold or something like that. So what the hell are you doing? So yeah. Hmm. Because you still remain a free spirit. It's not like you're like hustle, 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 grind, 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 grind. Which, I mean, that can be an aspect, but it's more like waking up every day and reminding yourself your worth, reminding yourself your objectives, reminding yourself of the things that are most important to you. Because other people, they lose themselves in relationships, they lose themselves in jobs, they lose themselves within family or just like life circumstances. And, you know, they bog themselves down, shut their heart off, and go about their business. But the unforeseen forces, like I said, what was that this pile? But like, yeah, the unforeseen forces, like I said, your ancestors, spirit guides, all those. Like I said, they keep your, it'd be like, clear. Anytime that you think that you're like, you won't be asleep for long. If you try to turn your heart off, and they're gonna keep doing that, you know, because I always reference Pile 1 and Pile 2. So I don't know. Everybody go watch every Pile. And I don't care. Or don't. I don't care. But yeah. Last Pile was Divine Lineage. And yeah, Divine Lineage. And people who have a purpose, people who their life touch other lives, and it causes a ripple effect, a butterfly effect. So they want that effect to radiate. It starts with one domino. If there's not one domino that falls, the other dominoes are going to stay upright. You know? So you have to start that. You are the one to start the motion. You are the motion. You are an expectant dream, expectant. So yeah. Expectant dreamer, free spirit, eager. I wouldn't say fresh face, but like eager to win, eager to get that, eager to reach the top of the mountain. More money, more problems. I'm seeing I'm seeing anyway. I think it's like like a lollipop, like a lollipop. Shawty wanna shawty bottles in the club. Love and lady love. Anyway, so call me and I can make it juicy for you. Call me. Damn. Oh yeah, more money, more problems. I'm getting better at going back to where I was. You know, you thought I was gonna forget, huh? You thought I was gonna forget, didn't you? You thought I was gonna forget. Jokes on you. Exactly. Jokes on you. But yeah, I was talking about more money, more problems, and it was like, I thought of Charlie's Angels. How Kristen Stewart's character was a rich girl, but she was sort of a degenerate. I don't know, but yeah, she's that. I thought you said more money, more problems. She was like, more money, more horses. Why did I think of that? More money, more horses. Maybe that was just like if you like Charlie's Angels. Um, honestly, I want to be a Charlie's Angel. They make another movie, bitch. Put me in it. Cause I always loved the one from like Drew Barrymore. Um, anywho. Hmm. Cacao me, and I can make it juicy for ya. Cacao me. And I can make it juicy for ya. You have the power to bend universal energy. Ooh. I feel like that was Hannah Montana. I feel like I just keep getting like these confirmations. I have like I don't know. Usually I can grab something from them, but I feel like I'm just like getting random references. So I don't know what that. Or maybe that's like you in spirit. You in spirit be like, y'all co-create and y'all do it everything at the same time or something like that. Be like, ooh. Yeah, your relationship with spirit. Your haters love your relationship with the divine, with yourself, with your guides. Hmm. Hoodwinked. Di, no mite. But yeah, I think. Hmm. Bound and hoodwinked. Yeah. I feel like they feel like that's towards themselves. They trick themselves into believing. What do they trick themselves into believing? They trick themselves into believing that they can bring scandal or oppression. More money, more problems. More money, more horses. But it's only a temporary restraint because the unforeseen forces. Let's go. Clear. So yes, you were sadly mistaken. Sadly mistaken, gorgeous. Sadly mistaken. See, is that it? Is that all that's past life? Hmm. I always have this like inkling that I know this one girl. I've never met her. She's I'm not even gonna say who. I've never met her. I only see her on social media. And hmm, somehow I don't know. I feel like it would make me it will make me seem small to admit that someone else triggered me in a way that was so deeply that made me pivot my life. I would rather pivot my life than stay triggered and feel like and I would rather turn my life around in reference to this person rather than keeping it the same despite the person. Because a lot of times, if someone is triggered, it doesn't really have anything to do with them. It's something inside of you. Hmm. So maybe you don't really like have to give that much power or credit to the other person. But I feel like, I don't know, I had this inkling that I was like, I don't know this girl, I've never met her. So I was like, maybe it's something from like a past life, or because if she feels like familiar, but it's sort of like, I know this is like a weird. I have no idea what our relationship is, or could have been, or was, or whatever. I just feel like it was something like karma, 555. When I was looking, like I was talking, and then it was like it was about to be 555, and I was like, okay. But I don't know. It just feels like a story was continuing in a way. So maybe you're that same way, or maybe you're that same. You represent that same thing to other people. Cause I thought about it in the last pile, but how like, cause I described how someone else was triggered by me, and everybody has their turn on the, what's it called, the Ferris wheel. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is at a high point and everybody is at a bottom point. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has those in betweens. So nobody is like always at the top. There's no Ferris wheel. Like the Ferris wheel, it's a ride. It's a ride. It would not be fun if you're always at the bottom. It would not be fun if you're always at the top. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you embrace the fact that other people trigger you, but other people can't configure with themselves that you're triggering them, and they have to do something about that. Because a lot of times whenever people are triggered, they fixate on the person who is triggering them, because it's easier to do that than look on the inside. But yeah, they love your indifference, because despite the fact that maybe you trigger someone, or maybe someone else triggers you, but that doesn't affect you in the way that other people would spiral. They would crash out, they would go crazy, they would like I'm thinking about, I don't even know if it's true. I don't even know. It's sort of like that's sort of like the dangers of diving into tarot, but also having other people read for you. I'm talking about I haven't said what I'm talking about, but I was in a relationship. I had an inkling that he was being sneaky, okay? He was being sneaky. And I don't know if it's like intuition, but it's sort of like one certain girl popped, like it just popped out to me. And I was like, I don't know, I feel like he's talking to both of us. But I had no proof. I have no proof. So I could deep dive into her Instagram. I could go through everything I possibly could and drive myself crazy, essentially. Go into a deep like rabbit hole and try to figure out every last thing about her, every last thing about maybe their relationship, or every last thing. Or I can say, this person is putting me in a situation where I would feel like I am competing for your attention, where I feel like I am not getting the full extent of what I deserve. And I don't feel good being compared or feeling compared to another person. So instead of going to a rabbit hole, doubling down, I'm going to remove myself because that's what's best for me. And I'm going to move on. I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to forget about this because this has nothing to do with me. And that's that indifference. Indifference. It's a tactic in sales. I forget all the rest, but I feel like indifference, like, yeah, it was one thing that I used to do door to door, and it's sort of like if you incorporate it, like if you're, I also talk like go watch part one, fuck it, go watch part one. But I'm talking about if you're looking for validation from other people, 111. If you're looking for validation from other people, they're deprived of you. But if you're in a place of neutrality, they don't have any power because you hold it and you're not giving it away. So like if you're at the door and you're telling people about the product and you're like, yeah, we're actually doing this thing right here, and we're talking about this, and I have had other people who loved it. In sales you don't bring up the negatives. Yeah, don't bring up the negatives. But if you're like, yeah, I've had people who loved it, and but if you're good with your situation right here, I'm glad, I'm happy for you. I'll just go to the next door and get my sale there. And once you have that attitude, people will buy from you. People buy from you. Bought it. Sold. Signed, sealed, delivered. I'm yours. Yeah. Let's get you one more card. They can't hold you down. They can't play in your face. They can't make you chase them. Cause you like, I'm good either way. I don't need this. My man got 2 jobs. I don't need this. My man got 2 jobs. Shit. My man got 2 jobs. So what else do haters love about my pile too? They love I got me a white boy on my roster. He be feeding me pasta and lobster. That's it. Yeah. Anything for my favorite lady. Matter of fact, I see what's that because you fine as hell. So yeah, people love your choice in romantic partners. They love your choice, like they love your choices. They love your taste in people. They love the fact that they be fine. I'm saying, I'm going back to Love Island again. But yeah, I'm seeing Shelly, how guys, ooh, Shelly and Huda, sorry. I fuck with Huda a little bit. She a little bit crazy, but she also a little bit cool. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how her fans act, how they be playing in Shelly and Alandra's face. But yeah, it's sort of like that dynamic where she was always bringing up like, oh, like you made me feel like the side chick. I don't. Yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, you made me feel like the side chick. You made me feel like I'm second place. And how she was like the pancakes. She was like, you gave her 2 pancakes, you gave me 1 pancake. Yeah. It's just that they love who loves you. They love who loves you. And then also grounding. And that's, they can't knock you off your square. I'm here Mona Leo, but I can't remember which song it was. Because I know she says something like that in one of her songs. I forget. Mona Leo. Maybe you like Mona Leo? Maybe you're from Houston? H-Town, Houston hotties, period! Houston hotties in the building! H-Town, hold on. It's been too long. Is yeah. Texas. If you know me, I'm from Southwest LA, Texas. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? Southwest LA, Texas. But yeah. You know my hips don't lie. The sun feels right. The touching. Pain is a thumb on my body. I'm on tonight. You know my hips don't lie. The start to feel it's right. Yeah, she got hips for days. Legs and hips and body. You know what the body do? What the body do? So many songs about body. I'm also singing because Summer Walker always says, my heart and my body sing, yeah. My heart, my body sing. Oh no, oh. And then Megan Thee Stallion, forget how her goes, but it's really body tea. Body is tea, baby. Like whether you a guy or a girl, you got the abs, or you got the body, or you got the hair, or you got, I don't know, just the structure, the body physique, proportions, well proportioned. Face card never declines. My God, eat it. Yummy, mommy, make the body be eat it. Make the pretty girl talk that shitty. Oh my kitty. Cool and down, my pretty. Bad bitch, make the bad bitch goofy. Fine. Liberated, live it like we ain't got time. Yada. Bless him ass. I can go all day. Here in Captain America, I can do this all day. Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know. That is all that I have for you, my pal, too. I'll see you next time. Get out of here. I'm kicking everybody out. Get out. Or stay, if you would like. So, pal 3. What's up with ya, boy? What's up with ya? We here, and we're gonna let you guys know. We're gonna let you know what your haters love about pal 3. Yeah. My goals for the time, blasted. What do haters love about my pal 3? Because I know they love so much. They love it. You love and you love and you love. Now you love. Oh, oh, you love and love and you love. Like Dean. Lipstick, I love it and I like it. Don't it, don't it? No, I can love and love and you love. No, I can love and love and you love. I can love and love. Lipstick, love it and I like it. I love Dean. Why do I love Dean? His voice is milk and honey. Oh my god. Ah! Was that too much? My bad. My bad. But Dean, like, I've loved him since I was in like high school. And how all his fans was so happy and proud when Justin Bieber shouted him out, and then he started talking about BTS. So maybe people are conflicted about how much you shine. I love it and I like it. Making love and love and make love. Am I hearing anything else? Instagram is okay. Hold on, I gotta drink some. Before I attempt this, y'all probably already know if you love Dean. 아직까지 혼나 하는 때니 아무 일도 없긴 뭐가 없어. I don't know if I butchered that Korean. Why so many firecracker? Making love and love and make love. Oh, oh. Love it and I like it. So yeah, they love you and they like you. Maybe they got a little crushy crush. A little, yeah. Megan Thee Stallion, how she was like, they don't know if they want to be me or if they want to fuck me. So yeah, like I said, they're a little bit confused. They're a little bit confused, Bibs. They're like, do I want to be her friend? Do I want to be her lover? Do I want to be her or him? Him. He's him. If y'all ain't know, I'm very in touch with my masculine side. He is him. He is him. Especially, I don't know. I feel like is it cool with you? I don't know. But yeah, he said it's cool. My cousin passed away when he was 18, and one thing about me is at the time, like my nana, like my family is very religious, and so after he died, I used to like try to talk to him all the time, like, what's up? And he used to, like, I know he, like, not used to, he protects me. He still protects me. And I feel like the same way that I felt when my nana passed, where I was like, she can no longer live, so I will be the medium for her life. or avenue. And I feel like that's the same way with my cousin, where he wasn't able to live a long life. So I want to give him the opportunity to live through me. Especially he was a masculine, so he. But yeah, I mean, I already have like I in my chart I have more masculine than feminine in my chart. And on top of that, I felt like I was how old was I? I was 11 or 10. 10 or 11, I forget. I think I was 10 when he passed. So it was a while before my nana had told me or let me know that she was like, we were having a conversation one time. And she was like, I love Sean, but I wouldn't invite him. I wouldn't ask him. I wouldn't ask his spirit to come. I wouldn't like. She was like, was on the other side, needs to stay on the other side, and that sort of made me recoil in some aspects. But we back in it. I mean, honestly, I feel like I did used to be closer to him when I was unabashedly drawing from his energy. Or I feel like it was going both ways. I hope it was going both ways. I don't want to be a person that just takes, I want to give and take, give, receive, push and pull, push and pull. That's balance. That is justice. Why am I talking about this? IDK, my BFF Rose. But yeah. But yeah, earlier before I said there was a lot of fire, a lot of rods. Broad? I'm gonna do it every time. Broad. Man. Excuse me. But yeah, people, what your haters love about you. I feel like it's funny because I said that there is all angles, like it's the same message from different angles, but I feel like all of the haters, essentially, I feel like that's what qualifies for a hater though. The haters have scarcity mindset. They believe that there is not enough to go around, and that's why they have that crabs in a bucket mentality. And they love the fact that you have perfect contentment. They love the fact that you are a creative person. You have creative and witty inventions. Creative. One thing, it was like unexpected income, creative and witty inventions, or ways to get out of something. Houdini. Yeah, I was seeing Now You See Me, or like Houdini, or like I was also hearing Houdini like from Dua Lipa. I forget how the song goes, but basically, yeah, you are an escape artist. You are we are the world. We are the children. Oh wait. I mean, yeah, but now I'm here. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauty they see. they possess inside and give them a sense of pride to make it easier. Let the children's laughter remind us how it used to be. And I decided long ago never to walk in anyone's shadow. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I know what I believe. No matter what they take from me, they can't take away my dignity. Because the greatest love of all is happening to me. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. The greatest love of all. It's easy to achieve. Learning to love yourself is the greatest love of all. You are not giving up your, I guess, self-love. Let's look into this. If I fail, if I succeed. Yeah, you're not afraid of disappointments. If I fail, if I succeed, at least I know what I believe. Create. You come from conjurers and creators. Your blood remembers. Use your gifts to multiply your magic. You are cosmic creatrix and creative force. You are a divine nation within one person. How creative do you allow yourself to be? Break out of your comfort zone into your creative fertility. You have the power that creates planets. So yes, you are creative. No one else's opinion matters here, and you know this. Let your inner child play to awaken your creativity. Creating is birthing and manifesting. I am a creative visionary. Family of identical master psychics and conjure women who never aged. Face call never declines. I see this one girl. Where do I know her though? Where am I seeing her face? Where do I know her? It's gonna bother me. Because I'm trying to remember if I know her from like if I I'm seeing her face, but I can't remember where I know her from. And I don't even remember. What was she doing? I don't know why it's so important. Because her face, I've seen the face here. And I was like, she looks just like her. I don't know why it's important. It's gonna bother me so bad though, because I never forget a face. That's one thing, I never forget a face. I might forget your name. But I will never forget your face. So I'm like, I've seen you before. So maybe you have a familiarity that draws people in, and your haters love this. You have a sense of kinship or skinship that your haters love. I'm seeing Tomo-chan is a girl, and how Tomo-chan, how Tomo wanted more skinship with her friends. And so Carol started um started hugging her and all that more, and then Isuzu got jealous. So yeah, so maybe like if you're a girl or the equivalent to guys or whatever community you're in, if you're a girl's girl or a guy's guy, um, just somebody who is easily able to get along with other people of the same sex. And again, I'm going back to that Love Island, which with Huda, Huda compares herself to other people. She competes with other people, and that's what makes her relationships crumble. So maybe people can see the longevity. They see your advantages. Confession of love. Ooh, why do I keep getting this? That people hate your, I don't know, your I'll say it again, your social capital, at least within romance. Um so yeah, I guess you have pretty privilege, or people just give you stuff, or people just see the behaviors, how people treat you. Because I don't know I don't know what it's been lately. I guess since I've been doing shadow work and stuff. But yeah, it's just that whenever I'm driving now, I notice people are a lot more like for one, I'm I feel like I've always been pretty generous, but I've generous in on the road. So like I feel like literally right after I'm generous to someone else is generous to me. Or if I'm walking and a guy sees that I'm going in somewhere, like I'm not touching the door handle. Or if I'm walking anywhere, like people are ingratiating themselves. So they're considering your space. They're being considerate of you. And I feel like other people might feel as though they fly under the radar, or they have to beg. They have to beg for that kind of treatment, or like, where other people would have to beg, you get it off rip. It's the pancakes. You gave her 2 pancakes, gave me 1 pancake. You made me feel like a side chick. I said that in POW too. But yeah, let's look at scarcity, because that's really the thing. Like I said, the haters, they just got that scarcity mindset. To the haters, you have so much more than you realize. You have access to unlimited joy, love, good times, pleasures, and prosperity. Be grateful for your riches. Stop going to the ocean and asking for a thimbleful of water. It doesn't feel like it when you're desperate. But scarcity and lack are illusion. Prosperity is believing that there is overflow. More than enough happiness, love, well-being, and money to go around. Vampires take from others because they don't have enough life force for themselves. That is scarcity consciousness. When you embody lack, you are always hungry, tired, and jealous. Make a gratitude list. What are you grateful for right now? Say this to yourself: my blessings are always in overflow. Yeah, I'm just seeing like that thing where Bella was saying to Rosalie how she was like, I love Edward, more than anything. And then Rosalie was like, yeah, when you become a vampire, you'll love something more. So you have to move away from being a vampire. Move away from that insatiable thirst to latch on to other people. I'm done talking to the haters. I was trying to be kind. But I know a lot of people were probably triggered and left. But if my people, y'all still here, I know that y'all know what's up. And I know y'all have patience and compassion and love for the people who are still walking their journey. You can't hate them for it. I can't hate you, player. But let's get one more. Seasons change. Seasons. Hold on. Seasons change. You have entered a new cycle. I was literally about to say, I'm on a new level. But I feel like I say that too much. You have entered a new cycle that is very old. Allow yourself to become present. Trust in divine timing. Don't be in such a hurry. There are no shortcuts here. Are you ready for a new beginning? You are in or entering a new season that will force you to evolve. This is a time for major transition. You are not stuck. You are holding on to the old patterns. Change can be terrifying. Allow yourself to be mentored. When you choose a new path, you are ripe for self-sabotage. A commitment test from the universe may pop up to delay this new pathway. Stay the course. Your time is now. Goddess declaration, I am limitless. I am limitless. So maybe I wasn't done talking to the haters. If y'all still here, for one, I'm gonna say y'all former hater. Put down the hater hat. Put it down. Burn it. And never think about it again. My tea itches. But yeah, if you like a hater, or you a former hater, or maybe you a secret hater, I don't know, or maybe you a hater sometimes, part-time hater. I feel like it was like that thing on, I'm always on Twitter, but it was like, you want me to stop hating when there are so many things that deserve my hate? But yeah. We're not gonna get into this, but child, look, there is more. Más. Live más. I feel like I wanted to close y'all out, but I want to talk to my pile 3. Let's finish out with my pile 3. Like, let's finish out with my pile 3 about why haters love my pile 3. Not the haters, but why haters love pile 3. Okay? Let's choose. That is so funny. Secrets. Got a secret, can you keep it? Swear this one you'll say. Better lock it in your pocket, taking this one to the grave. If I show you, then I know you won't tell what I said. 'Cause two can't keep a secret if one of them is dead. So yeah, it's the opposite of you can't hold water. You are a lock and key. If you have a partner or a friend or somebody and they tell you to keep a secret, it's locked in. You locked in. It's forever in your heart and not a day. I used to simp so hard, but then my old ways. 365 better not play with me none of them days. So yeah. So maybe you was a person who was a little bit of a gossip or you like to spill tea, but now you got lock and key. Lock and key. Lock it up. Lock it up. Or cut the cameras. Dead ass. I feel like that was me having to cut the camera off. Yeah. I'm already almost on 2 hours. I just want to keep playing in it. But yeah, these people laugh like empathy. And also, this past life came out again. Come on, rude boy boys, you get enough. Come on, rude boy boys, you big enough. Take it, baby, baby. Love me. Come on, rude boy boys, you big enough. Come on, rude boy, can you get enough? Alright, I'm gonna leave y'all alone. I'll see you guys next time.